Chatham gets the first opportunity in this showdown, but it's Morristown Beard goalie Billy Naples with the stop and the cover-up to keep it scoreless here at Twin Oaks here in Morristown. Chatham goalie James Bowles returns the favor with this save for the Cougars, and we still have no score with just under 6 minutes to go in the opening period. Now watch Jim Henderson of Chatham with the blast, but Morristown Beard goalie Billy Naples is there for the glove save, and we remain scoreless. That changes here. Watch Brandon Darby feed Austin Pierce on the doorstep for the goal, and Chatham has a 1-0 lead with 35 seconds left in the first period. But that gave Morristown Beard plenty of time to answer, and with 9 seconds to go on the power play, it's Christian DeCesar with the goal, and this game is tied at 1 after 1 period of play. Second period we go, and Mike Hall of Chatham gives the Cougars the lead 2-1 here on this goal with 9:57 to go in the period. But once again, Morristown Beard has an answer, and it's Sam Chappell with the goal, and we are knotted up again at 2 with 8:10 to go here in the period. And it stays tied after 2 periods. Watch Chatham goalie James Bowles with a terrific save here for the Cougars, and we go to the third period tied at 1. What a game. This back and forth game continues here in the third period, and it's Austin Pierce again lighting the lamp for the Cougars, and they have the 1-goal lead, 3-2, 2 minutes into the period. All right, less than a minute to go in regulation, and Morristown Beard pulls its goalie for a 6th skater, and it works as Christian DeCesar scores again in the slot with the goal here, and this clash ends in a 3-3 tie.
The team effort was amazing. It was a complete turnaround from yesterday's game, and I'm very pleased with it. We were outstanding in our defensive zone. We didn't give them a lot of time and space in the offensive zone. We just we really worked ourselves off.
We had a top line guy, Ryan Barnett, injured, and one of our top 4 defensemen, Ben Sitek, injured as well. And I think the guys knew that coming in, and I think we have a next man up mentality. I think that showed today, especially against a good team like Morristown Beard, who's ranked top 10 in the state, and we knew what we were up against today, and I think we showed up.
Chatham played a heck of a game. Got to give them a lot of credit, and from what I understand, they actually played last night as we did, but they lost 2 of their better players. They were terrific. They do a lot of things well. They took away the middle of the ice. They didn't give second opportunities. They were hard-nosed. They skated hard. They were honest. It was a well-fought game, and I got to give our guys a lot of credit simply because we played yesterday in a very emotional game. Came in here without our de facto #1 goalie, without Danny Porth playing, and we found a way to get back and found a way to tie the game late.
Huge game for you tonight. Many big saves. Talk about your effort.
One of the main things I had to focus on was just keeping in position. Number 5, he has a cannon of a shot. I had to make sure I had to get my main body in front of it, square to it at every time. And if I didn't, it'd end up like the 3rd goal there in the last 31 seconds. But I tried as hard as I could.
Billy, big game tonight, 15 huge saves. Talk about your effort.
I think that our defense did a good job keeping the shots from the outside. When they did find their way inside a couple times, but I believe we did a good job all around and kind of keeping the pressure on them, especially late in the third period, to get that last goal.
And moving forward off of this tie, I know it's not a win, but it's a big motivation booster, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a huge mood changer for me and especially the team.
I think for us, we're a young team. And they understand, like I said, Morristown Beard's a very good team, and I think it shows their maturity that they can get up for games like this, and it doesn't take much for me to get them going.